Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody doing out there today? This is my results from my Friday Night Magic. We did another sealed Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So, pre-release kit and then build the deck from there. So I ended up coming in second this week. But the LGS was once again out of promo packs. And they stopped doing packs for prizes. They started doing store credit. So I don't have any packs to open, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get that promo pack later on. But anyways, so the deck I went with, obviously my pre-release promo card was the Lace or whatever it is, Forgotten Archangel. So I pulled that, and then like I think it was the second pack, my rare was another one. So I ended up obviously going black and white because these two are so powerful. This card is so good. Um, and of course, I did not get either one out any single game. I didn't end up getting her on the board one time in any of the games I played. I ended up losing the first round. Counter spells. Stupid counter spells. Yeah, there's one kid, he pulls every counter spell he can possibly get every single draft or sealed, and it's kind of annoying. But anyways, I just couldn't get anything good on the board because he kept counterspelling everything. So I was doing pretty good until he got enough mana to start counterspelling everything I was trying to cast. So, but I lost the first round, then won the second and third rounds, um, pretty fairly easily, 2-0s, pretty quick. So the Forgotten Archangel, great card, but I didn't get to cast it a single time in the 6 games I played. I did get a mythic. I got Intrepid Adversary. Again, another great card because if you can get at least 4 mana, it's going to give +1/+1 to every creature you control, including himself, and he's got life links. It comes out as a 4/2 and pumps up all your other creatures. So he was pretty handy. I did get him on the board several times. Slaughter Specialist. It's got a big downside with the giving your opponent 2/1/1 humans, but whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. So, and it's 2-drop 3/3. So that one's actually a pretty handy card in sealed or draft. It does work. I did get her out a few times, and she did do her job. She worked pretty good. I got a Covert Cutpurse, Borrowed Time for some removal. That one did help a few games. Ritual of Hope. I think I cast it once. It works. Vengeful Strangler. This card is so strong. I'm surprised it's not a rare or mythic because its ability to come back in as a basically a curse on your opponent, making them sacrifice stuff and lose life every turn. Amazing card. He pretty much gets through every time because nobody ever wants to block him and kill him because they don't want to deal with that thing. So, great card. Infernal Grasp. I got one of those. Great removal. Gavany Dawnguard. Unruly Mob. Blood Pact. Arrogant Outlaw. That one came into play quite a bit. Hobbling Zombie, of course, the Death Touch, and then you get a Decayed Zombie when he dies. Good card. Livia's Midnight Ambush, great card, even though I didn't really have a whole lot of day and night stuff. And night is so difficult to actually get. Even if you get night, it's only going to be there usually for 1 or 2 turns. So I don't like the day-night mechanic. I think it's really just clunky the way it works, and it's hard to keep track of. So not big on that mechanic in this set, but I guess there really wasn't a whole lot else they could do with it. But anyways, Eaten Alive, good removal card. Defenestrate, probably the best removal in the set, as far as for sealed and draft. Celestis Sanctifier. I got a Mark Behemoth. This guy is a beast. 7/6 with Menace for 5. And he just got a sack a creature, which usually you got one of the zombies with Decayed you can get rid of. So he's good. I put a Morning Patrol in there. I was really on the fence about him, but I figured the Disturb, being able to bring back a flyer with Vigilance is good. So I kind of ended up putting him in at the last minute. Might have had better choices, but I did that one. Rotten Reunion is just a great card. A 1-drop to put a 2/2 zombie with Decayed in play, and a flashback for 2 to put another one. Great card. And you get to remove a card from a graveyard so you can get rid of somebody else's Disturb card or somebody else's flashback card. Great. Candle Trap, really good 1-drop to get rid of a creature. 1-drop removal. Candle Grove Witch. it's just a 2-drop 2/2. I just put it in there because I needed more 2-drops. It's not that great of a card. It gets flying if you have Coven, which is not really a big deal. I just put it in there because I needed more 2-drops in my curve. Static Awakener, amazing card. I love this. I'm surprised it's a common, not a rare. Yeah, get that 4/4 out just by sacking one of those zombies. It's great. And you can do it in response to attack. So you can attack with the zombie, and then before it dies, you can use it to flip the Awakener. So pretty cool. Evolving Wilds, of course, I put that in there. And then I had a Shady Traveler. That was the only daybound, nightbound creature I had. But he is a pretty handy creature. 3-drop, 2/3 with Menace. It becomes a 4/4 with Menace when it's night. Yeah, pretty good. So that's the deck I went with. The black and white cards I didn't use. This one I was really on the fence about using. I probably should have. I just didn't know how much I was going to be able to kill other creatures, pump them up. Soul Guide Griff. This is another one that I really wanted to put in there. I almost put in there. It's just the 5-drop. I was a little worried about how expensive it was. The Ritual Guardian. Diagraph Horde, I really like this card. I want to put it in, but again, I had just too many expensive cards. I thought I didn't, because the Archangels were 5-drops. I was like, I'd rather put an Archangel out than this guy, even though he's really good. I thought he was too expensive. Homestead Curse, I almost put that in. That's such a good combat trick, and it's got the flashback for 1. Really, really good card, but I had too much stuff. Blessed Defiance, another really great combat trick I could have used. And it creates that if the creature dies, you do get another creature in place of it, plus the life link. For 1-drop, that's an incredible card. I probably should have put it in the deck, but I just chose not to because I didn't have enough room in the spells. I wanted to put all the removal in there, even though I didn't get much removal in the games, which sucked. Crawl from the Cellar is really good. If you've got enough zombies, I just didn't have enough zombie creators to feel that was worth it, so I didn't put that in there. Sungold Barrage, I almost put in there, but I had a decent amount of removal, so I decided I didn't want a conditional removal in there. I put the other ones that could remove everything. Same with this one, the Threeben Exorcism. My girlfriend actually pulled this in her deck last week and put it in the deck, and she ended up sitting on it in her hand most games because she couldn't find anything to kill with it. So again, too conditional. Duress, it's a great card for sealed. It's powerful. I should have put it in my deck, but I just don't like discard. I don't like playing discard. I think it's rude when I get discarded on, so I don't like to discard other people's stuff. I practice what I preach, you know. I don't like counter spells. I don't like discard, so I don't use them against other people. Blade Brand, this one got used against me very effectively. I probably should have put it in the deck. It is a really good combat trick. But I ended up, like I said, I just felt like I had too many spells. Stuffed Bear, I love this card. I almost put him in there as well. I pulled him out at the last minute just because I didn't know if I was going to be able to have the extra mana to use them as much. But I put 2 of these in last time and did really good with them. I just ended up getting a lot of decent creatures this time, so I ended up passing on them. And then Crossroads Candle Guide. 4-drop for a 3/4 is not bad with the ability to help you if you're color locked, but by the time you got 4 mana out, I figured I would have both colors by then, so I probably could have used them a couple times because I was color locked for white to get the Intrepid Adversary out with 2 whites. So, and then there was the other one with 2 white pips, the Gavany Dawnguard. I don't know if I ever got him out because of the fact that it was the 2 white pips, and I kept having trouble getting enough planes in play for some reason. So, or whenever I had them. When I didn't have them, I had plenty of planes, but whenever I had them, I didn't get any planes. So my blue that I got a Grafted Identity for the rare, Fading Hope, and Carriage, Covetous Castaway. I got some decent stuff. The Bait Hook Anglers are great for sealed. The Disturb for 2 and get you a flyer is awesome. And the Organ Hoarder is amazing for sealed because you get to basically brainstorm. Then the startle's really good if you're running the zombies, because you get the card draw, and you get a zombie, and you get to probably kill one of their creatures in combat by knocking it down too, and save one of your creatures. Geist Wave's good. The larger zombie I haven't really used much. I don't think he's that effective. I guess so. I mean, it's just a lot of tap. I mean, if you got a bunch of the zombies, if you got a ton of zombies out that have the decayed, it's really good because you can basically look at the top card of your library on the opponent's end step every turn if you did an attack with those zombies or didn't sacrifice them for something. But I find I don't really get to 3 of the decayed zombies out that often. Amalgam, it's kind of one of those build around cards, a little expensive, but the fact that it can't be blocked is really good late game. Gale Drifter is awesome, but I didn't feel like I had quite enough. Flip the Switch is the one that I keep getting hosed by. I keep losing games because of this card. This card is really the best counter spell in the set. It's very effective in sealed. If you're into counter spells, if your daddy abused you as a kid, just kidding, not really. If you like counter spells, then Flip the Switch is probably the best counter spell in the set. Storm Spirit Rider, great flash flying 3/3, but for 5 is a little pricey. Falcon Abomination, you get the zombie. It's only cost 1 extra, flying 2/2, not bad. But I just didn't feel like there was enough in the blue. I had a couple good green rares. I got the Briar Bridge Tracker and the Willow Geist, but again, I just don't think green's really all that strong in this set. There's some really good stuff if you get the right pulls, but I didn't really feel like I got enough creatures to really make green worth it. Red is really strong in this set, and I did get some good red stuff. I was tempted to go red, but I really wanted to get those Archangels in play, even though I never actually did. This Brimstone Vandal is just a great card for sealed or draft. And I really like the Abandon the Post. I can win you games. Elementalist is a little expensive. If it was one less colorless, it'd be an amazing card. Foragers is pretty good because you actually get the mana back if you do damage to an opponent. So he's a good second main phase card. Burn the Curse is great. Great damage spell. A little pricey, but great damage spell. So I didn't get a whole lot in there. My multicolored cards, I got a Join the Dance foil, Faithful Mending, Sunrise Cavalier, good card, and Kessig Naturalist. So a couple good cards, but nothing in the colors that I ended up running. So multicolor cards were the lasers, but that's what I ran. I ended up, like I said, getting second, so I failed to counter spells. He's a good player. He just really likes the counter spells, and that really causes problems for me. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How'd you do it your Friday Night Magic? Let me know that. And yeah, check out the description below. There's a lot of good links to save you money, get you cash back on all your Magic purchases. It's all free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free money. So check that out. My eBay link's down there for the eBay singles I have on eBay right now. And like common and uncommon play sets and stuff like that on there as well, and some boxes. And my email address is down there if you want to hit me up about sponsoring a video opening, which I have a couple coming up, or if you want to buy singles off me directly. And then also my address is down there if you want to send me something to open on camera. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.